Ahoy, ahoy, and welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reviews Reactions.
Boom, you got it.
It's been
boom, big reveal.
It's been so long. Sitting right over there is clever Eric Muller.
Sitting next to me as always is handsome Dan I.
Oh man, you know what? I could use some more of sleep.
Oh, if only if one of us had a PhD in sleep.
I hate our intros sometimes. Like, don't you just hate yourself after
I love it. I love it. In fact, I want to go bathe in this. This is a great intro. PhD in sleeponomics.
So I know this. We're talking Doctor Sleep.
Yep.
And this is. I know a lot around this movie, and Ruby's going to help us a little bit too.
That's right.
I know a lot around this movie, but you're the one who saw it. So
I did.
Nutshell this movie for me. Give me a little bit of plot. Doctor Sleep.
Doctor Sleep. So it follows the adventures of Danny from The Shining.
Yes.
He's
Danny. What's his last name? Torrance.
Danny Torrance.
Danny Torrance.
That's right. Follows him up. He's now played by Ewan McGregor, which, of course, in the opening, like, they try to make him look like a drug addict and unattractive, but it's Ewan McGregor.
It's Ewan McGregor.
You can't make that man unattractive.
So handsome.
Unless, like, he does a voiceover for an ugly character, but besides that. So he's grown up now, he's drug-free, and he's living his life, and all of a sudden, he starts getting a mystery pen pal. And it turns out the mystery pen pal is a little girl who also has The Shining. But unbeknownst to both of them, apparently there's a group of other people who have The Shining who hunt and kill people who have The Shining, and they eat their Shining.
Ooh.
It's how they stay close to being immortal.
Interesting. Well, this is a
direct sequel to The Shining.
Yes, so I feel like when this first was in production, it was first announced, they kind of like hinted at that, and then as we saw more of the marketing campaign, they're like, oh no, it's full-on sequel.
Oh yeah.
So, from what I heard, it was like 20% like full sequel, and then you got like 40 and 40 in other parts.
Yeah.
Okay, so that seems like a fair estimation.
Pretty much the first act, it's its own world. I mean, it's still in the world of The Shining. But then, like, the third act happens, and this is getting to my head towards the negatives. It goes, hey, do you remember The Shining? Do you remember this sequence? Do you remember these people? Do you remember these places?
We are kind of in that point in our...
face.
Take it all. We are kind of in that point in our... popular culture society though, where we're getting to remember berries. We're getting to that. So I mean, the only thing that makes me a little upset about that is it's the second movie in 4 years to really lean on that about The Shining heavily.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like I mean,
Ready Player One.
Exactly. So give me some positives. What do you like about Doctor Sleep?
I like the cast, especially Rebecca Ferguson. She's the head of the people who are hunting the people, and pun intended, she really shines in her performance as Rose the Hat. She was memorizing. And there's the director, I forget his name.
Flanagan?
Flanagan.
Is it Mike?
It might be.
I don't think it's Dan. I think it's Mike Flanagan.
Like, I joked, I was like, oh, the guy who did the Ouija board's going to do the sequel to The Shining.
You made that joke, and then I watched the entire thing of The Haunting of Hill House, and I'm like, the guy who's doing the Ouija board movie is doing the sequel to The Shining. Yeah. And I'm like, I haven't seen it, just busy couple months, but it's been like, No,
there's some certain sequences where I'm like, well played, director.
Right.
Well played. And of course, there's a good kid actor. At this point, from now on, in any future reviews, assume all kid actors are good unless we say otherwise.
We're the authority on children actors.
Well, no, because we're in a renaissance now. Children actors were like before, like in the 90s, where it's like, okay.
80s, they were great.
80s they were great. Really 90s, it was a struggle.
It was okay.
Early 2000s, but like the past 5 years, I'd say. We've gotten the arc of unless we specifically say this kid actor can't act, just assume it's good child acting.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Safe assumption from all of us. And of course, Ewan McGregor is great. And I really like the world that was built in this. I really like the continuation of the world and certain things that he did. Like I said, then we tip my head towards my negative, where the third act, where he's like, hey, let's go back to that hotel. Literally, that's what it's like. It's like, hey, we're going back to the hotel.
Well, I mean,
we're going back to the Overlook Hotel.
It's the epicenter of shining
of evilness or something.
All of the above.
And here's the thing, minor spoiler. There's one really good sequence that I really liked in this movie. It happens in the third act. It's when he goes back to the hotel. He goes to the bar and he talks to the bartender, but the bartender is his dad.
Oh.
But it's his ghost. And what I really liked, like, they didn't do a CGI Jack Nicholson. They didn't hire an impersonator. They hired an actor who kind of looked like Jack Nicholson, but he gives a solid performance.
Okay.
Because he's got, like, one monologue, and he does it well. Like, I'm in the theater going, damn, all right.
Like, I can get down with this.
Yeah, I should send this monologue to Dan for his auditions.
I'm down. I've done monologues about eating babies, so
it's true.
Can't be that weird.
I'll spread it out.
I gotta get out of my comfort zone.
Right, I'm gonna get you out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone of eating babies.
Hey, I mean, do one thing and do it well, am I right?
That's right. In this one, you're talking about forcing your kid to drink booze.
Oh, okay. I mean,
spread
child endangerment. That's why it's acting, because it's not real.
That's right, because when I think of child endangerment, I don't think Dan Nye. That's what I don't think.
Want some candy?
Oh my God.
All that being said, I mean, Flanagan is one of those guys where it's like, I'm not a big horror guy.
Yeah.
You're not a big horror guy.
We are not a horror podcast.
But when you see it done well.
No, straight up respect to this guy.
Yes.
And I'd like to see what he's going to do forward. There's certain, the way he combined the CGI and just certain shots I thought were, I'm like, man, this is really good.
Yeah, really well.
And again, he found a way to blend the Kubrick feel into it. Because again, I bet that was more studio pushing. Like, come on.
Sure, maybe.
Yeah.
Kubrick, and again, I heard it was Kubrick and King. So, like, a kind of a blend of both. So that's awesome when you think about, like...
Well, I wasn't really Stephen King influence because no one got hit in the balls, but...
Yo, there are bullies from the 50s. Yo. So all that said, grade it.
B+.
Nice. I
really liked it. Recommend seeing it. At this point, it may still be in the theaters. Who knows?
Hey, yeah, right. We've been slacking.
Someone had to go have his life change in magical moments.
I know, right? Darn. So yeah, Dr. Sleep. I will definitely be checking it out eventually.
Yes.
I've been catching up on some movies. Like we both discussed, neither one of us saw Shazam. We saw that, both really liked it. I finally watched Booksmart. Really
Yay!
Oh, so much fun. So we're going to be doing, this is one of many reviews we're shooting today. So
this is 2 of 7.
2 of 7. Oh,
wait till the 7.
It was 8 because we added one. I don't think you included that on the drive over.
Oh, yeah.
Because we just shot that first. So, Clever Eric Muller.
Handsome Dan Nye.
As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those fun things. I think there's a button down here. You can get notifications under the Pride of Lions, who are, they're doing things.
Team Tank, baby.
My Browns.
Chase Young.
My Browns are doing things, too. They won't get that bad. I hate to apologize. Unless somebody takes other players before him, which I doubt.
If we get a top 2 pick, we got him.
If you get a top 2, sure. Anyway, that's a different podcast.
Podcast that doesn't exist.
As always, Ramble on.
Or does it?
Or does it?
Bye-bye.